This is your third, I mean, soon-to-be blockbuster comedy with a female lead, or a couple female leads. You know, and I think even in this film, which is more action-oriented, I would say, than even The Heat, you have these really great feminist arguments, feminist conversations. And I'm curious if those are things that you find yourself writing that you mean to be having, or if they just sort of organically come from just having a female lead.
Yeah, they think they organically come because when I'm writing, I just want to write. I want to write to the things I want them to be discussing and not be discussing. You know, I have no desire to do at this point in time like a romantic comedy where it's all about they're talking about a guy or this and that. You know, like I love to be able to pass the Bechdel test. You know? But on top of that, it's just I go like, what would these professional women and The Heat was one thing. Two women who love their jobs or dedicated to their jobs, and their only issue is they don't have friends who share that similar thing. And so it wasn't. I didn't want to be moralizing like, like every movie seemed to do for a while of like, you better pick your happiness or your job. And it's like, well, screw you. Who's to say if somebody doesn't, if they love their job, it doesn't mean they're deficient somewhere else. And then same with this is I just like the idea of somebody who, she loves what she does, but where you also feel like I'm not living up to my potential, and I kind of look at this like it's like Harry Potter for adults. You suddenly get the chance, you put into the thing, you find out you have a skill set. But as far as being for women, I love writing for women, and I go like I just want them to talk about what all the women. When I'm hanging with groups of women, that's the kind of stuff they discuss. It's not all this sort of like romantic comedy sort of talk.